Thanks for answering questions as well, guys. I'm trying to keep my eye on chat, but it's on my separate monitor. So if I miss anything, apologies in advance. Oh, and just like that, we've gained an extra little bit of money. Yes, he's going to come and join the war. So what we need to do here is just hold out. Are these guys coming towards us? 5th of October, they'll be with us. We'll be out on the 5th of October as well. That's dangerous. I don't know whether it's just to disband these forces. King Dragon, you keep petitioning for a position within our court. What would make me do that? You need to tell me of your prowess before I'm able to give you a position. Oh, we got out just in time. History is a subject. It's always fascinated me, and I've spent the last few nights studying the campaigns of Princess Nymeria of Rheinar. There are many lessons to be learnt from how she led the people to safety, eventually conquering and unifying Dawn. That's good. We need to know all we can get. We've gained 1 marshal because of that. Yeah, Iron King, the only reason I didn't put the troops in the top region is because all my troops wouldn't have been there at the same time. Don't worry, they'll still come to us. I'm also trying to give time for Hewitt and his men who have... Oh my god. Why have they decided to walk? So Hewitt and that are going to come all this way. We're going to let them come straight to us, I think. Let's have a look. We've got Joffrey, we've got Gerald, we've got Durham. Yeah, to be honest, that's the best we've got. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll wait for these guys to come on in. Let's have a look what we've actually got. So our scouts have told us, they've reported that they've got over 1,000 or so heavy infantry. Over 1,500 pikemen. Oh, they've actually got some special troops as well. So do we. Okay. Not too bad. Iron King, you want to be a general. Well, you know what? We'll see. We'll see. You'll need to prove your advice sturdy. First, let's have a look. Here we go. So, as you know, mountain bonuses. You all know how they work. You all play the game just as much as I do. So let's go ahead and see what we're up against. Unfortunately, we've already broken in the centre because we did not actually put all of our troops in the correct place. However, we did go heavy on one of the flanks, and that seems to have worked in our advantage. Now, I'm not going to pretend like any of this was planned, because we're still probably going to lose this. And indeed we have. But we've still got 2,000 troops, so that could have gone a little bit better. Oh, that's a good point. I should have my martial training troops. There we go. That's the problem when you start and you're yammering on, you try to pay attention to the chat, you'll forget some things, some very basic things indeed. Mercenaries might be an option, but let us not forget as well, we are just going to try and whittle these guys down as best we can for the time being. We've got 1,500 on the way. Unfortunately, I feel like we're going to have to call in the Krakals as well. I'm going to try and save money where we can. Now, we can go for the loan like you just said. Do we really want 100 gold on the loan when we can have our allies do it for us? I think we're going to have our allies. Let's just make sure we're a bit more even this time, shall we? Well, that's not really auto-balancing, so let's put you guys in the centre best we can. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a shitstorm, this one, guys. Joffrey in the centre. Oh, unfortunately, I am now. We need a new commander. Let's just get Larry in there. He's not the best, but I don't want to be in the middle of this. Hey Simmer, no, there is no sword in the morning yet, and we don't have the requirements to take it. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we'll have some friends joining us very shortly, and they won't just muller themselves straight into this. We're in the mountains, so we're doing what we can. We've put everyone into the centre this time. They'll be with us on the 20th of December. Here they come, and just as they start the war, we get some good news from King Lyle. He's going to come and join us. So as the battle goes on, their flank has already broken, unfortunately, as have all 3 of our flanks. Unfortunate. I think we're going to be disbanding in a moment. King Dragon, lead the troops. If you feel like you can do it, do it. I think that's a good idea. What we'll do in that case is we're going to go down to the... In fact, we're going to disband. We're going to let these guys, Ganton, take on a few more, because if we keep losing these battles, the war's going to be lost very quickly. I think you're right. We should wait for Craigall to get down here. And then we'll see. Once Hewitt arrives, then we can see what's what. We're still building some money quite nicely. Still 3 gold a time. But you guys going to run straight into it. You're going to Starfall, which is fine. Maybe I can raise my men along with yours. So we can get ourselves about 3,000 and just try and hold them off a little bit. So King Dragon can lead the troops and he can also retreat. Brilliant. I think what I am going to do as well, guys, is I'm going to slow down the pace a little bit on things. Only because I've already made a couple of decisions you guys are suggesting. So to keep it somewhat interactive, I'm going to try and pace things a little bit more evenly. So it looks like Lord Ganton and Shield Isles is finally here. He's going to come over and meet us in Starfall. We'll see if that attracts the attention of these guys. You'll arrive where? And now your boats have arrived. Do not go, sir. Will you stay if we raise? No, they will not. We'll disband then in that case. That was very strange behaviour from them. However, they have made it onto the ships. At least that way they didn't lose out. My reports from Starfall that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed. My piety standing has been improved. So we've gained 52 piety. You know what that means, people. We are going to request a divorce. And they're going to say no. Okay. Mayonnaise, welcome, sir. Welcome to the realm. So we need to improve our opinion with the High Septon in order to go ahead and get this divorce. That's going to be something we're going to have to do after this war. For the time being, we're not going to do it. Where are you guys going? Shield Isles. We need to see where our friends are. Where are they? So history as a subject's always fascinated me. Yes, we've already done this one. We'll gain 1 more marshal from it. So the Shield Isles, can we really count on them? They decided to walk. Simmer, welcome to the werewolf as well, mate. Thank you very much for following. We're just going to wait. It's a waiting game, people. Right. Decisions, people. Decisions. My liege. My work in the arbour seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening and forging documents, I have managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of the arbour. I leave it up to you whether to press it or not. 37 gold, 150 prestige. Do we do it? In the meantime, Crazed Celts, I understand why you're saying, shall we not just go ahead and kill the wife? But I don't think we're going to do that, because we are not deceitful or mad. She hasn't cheated on us. She's given us no reason to do so. So I think she's earned herself an actual divorce instead of a murder. Yeah. So I'm with you guys. So the realm can't afford it. Let it go. It's going to increase our piety as well. But yeah, we'll let it go for now, I think. Or should we? Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to need it for mercs. Let me have a quick look at merc prices. I mean, we're a long way off getting mercs. I mean, we could get ourselves 400 mercs. I'm going to decline it. We're going to let it go for now. We'll keep working towards it. Because I don't know what they're going to bring. These guys are just sitting here. Oh, my words. King Lyle of Crakehall. The saviour of Starfall. Hurry up, sir. Hurry up. And what's your attrition? What's your attrition? I think we obviously need to be keeping an eye on our allies. So let us go ahead and watch our allies here. Durin, you son of a bitch. You just stay there, why don't you? Yeah, mate, that's one of the reasons I like doing the odd stream or two. I mean, you look at this one now, everyone's having a nice time, a nice chat, and it's really good to see. Especially because this was so short notice as well. Oh, damn it, we've lost that one. Come on, guys, you need to hurry up and get on down. Yeah, we do have to wait for our financial standing to be better in order to get some of these claims. They're back on the move. Are they getting on the boats? I think we might have an attack from the sea as well as from the Prince's Pass. This is looking okay, guys. Get ready. As long as Six Hills can hold out and they don't run into Starfall, we can call up our men here. Whew! And thank you for convincing me to go with the Krakos with the Alliance before. I wasn't too sure, but given that, I'm very sure now. Oh, we're getting one more Marshal. I like reading about Nymeria, apparently. Oh, and just again, how quickly are we getting these claims on the harbour? 74 gold this time. I will lose 300 prestige. Maybe we need to let this go. It's just going to keep getting more and more expensive, I think. I'm going to let it go for now. In fact, you know what? Let me just... Yeah, I'm just actually going to remove them from now, because I think the more times we actually get the claim, the more expensive it will get, I think. So our fort level itself is 7, which isn't the best. They've immediately landed, and they've immediately decided to turn around and go back onto the boats. It's like they keep turning up for a battle that we're not quite prepared for yet. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my son. This is a bad time for this. So if we do groom for command, he's my eldest son, so I think we have to. This is where it's going to cost us money. 64 gold. We can just about afford it to get him the best equipment possible. We could do a very good shooter. I think we're going to go... Well, we can afford it. What's everyone else think? I'm thinking we should go for best equipment possible, because we're not going to need to hire mercenaries now. But then again, it'll take us luck. Callum Jones, welcome to the realm, mate. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so what do you think? How are we going to educate good old Prince Geras, who has a martial education, so he's actually looking okay to begin with. In the meantime, these guys are going to be coming on. I think only the best. Yes, we'll go for that. Come on, people. Hurry up and get down here. Excellent. Finally. King Lyle himself has come to our aid. Thank you, King Lyle. We shall stand with you when you get here in 3 weeks. Yeah. We have to work on our money as well, because that monthly balance it's okay. It's not too bad, but we're going to have to start getting a few claims, and we've already had to pass up on the harbour twice. We suffered a defeat, that's fine, we've still got a little bit of time. Blackadder is going to hold out a little bit. Blackadder's fort... Oh, my wife's pregnant. Oh well. Let's hope it's a daughter, and we can use her for an alliance. My other daughter's 3 years old. Here they are, so they've arrived. Let us go ahead and join our people. I think we have no choice. I am going to have to join my friends, the king, and we'll attach ourselves to them. Yeah, you're right, the hardest goal of all is going to be to try and get Dawn. I don't think it's going to happen for at least... I don't even know it's going to happen this generation. It might be the generation after. I don't think we're in a good spot right now. Oh yes, High Septon, I did forget. Let's try and improve relations then. It's weird to be there, and it's just Blackwater Bay. That's so strange. Right, let's push on down here. Simmer, no one has the sword. No one is worthy of it right now. It is actually an option. In fact, I'll quickly show you. There it is, claimed on. No one's got it at the moment. Which is good. Oh, we've decided to join the party a little bit late. There we go, and now we're finally marching on into Blackmont, where we're suffering greatly from attrition. Oh, and look who's decided to join us. Oh, isn't that proper? In fact, we'll probably hang on here. We'll relieve the Siege of High Hermitage. We'll just take that back nice and quick. Is my old son old enough to train children by my marshal? He's 5. So we can do that shortly, in fact. And Blackmont is under siege now. Thank you for coming to the party, Durin. We're just going to call him Durin the Late, shall we? The Shield Isles doing a wall of the fray. Exactly. I just literally said we'll call him the Late, and then your comment just popped straight up there. Great minds. Great minds. Oh, they're actually getting a lot of money through looting Gingoran of Pike. Wow. We're at 78% on the war score. As soon as we go ahead and take back High Hermitage, this will be pretty much done. Any time now, people. I'll start getting my child trained in a moment. We're at 86%. You may as well just go home at this rate. Siege of Blackmont is underway. 2,500. Considering the fort level's 12, I thought they would actually have quite a few more defenders than that, but apparently not. So Prince Timian of Blackmont, he's actually gone into hiding, which is unsurprising, considered the amount we've got here. What's this? To kill Sir Herbert of Nightfall. Why would we want that, Princess Alysain? We'll accept it for now. Now, King Dragon, you're now saying you want Blackmont. I thought you wanted the Arbor, sir. It seems to me like you are chasing titles left, right and centre, and yet you have done nothing to prove your worth. I don't know. We need people who can act through their convictions, not beg for titles. There we go, 100%. Yes. And so be it. We finally took Blackmont with a little help from our friends. Now we are at the maximum of our demand size as well, and this is good. This has improved us somewhat, so what we're going to do is just quickly disband our troops and prepare. Now, we have to wait a good long while. That's going to expire, then we're going to be able to start reinforcing. Does she want to kill my bed? Who was she trying to kill? Have I just totally missed out on who she's trying to kill? Anyway, she's pregnant, so I kinda can't kill her. Don't want to be a kinslayer after all, do we? Okay, so we're improving relationship with the High Septon, so let us hope they'll allow us to go ahead and get that divorce. What is this? Allard. Sir Herbert. Who is Sir Herbert? Let me have a look here. Am I being really silly? There he is. The Master of Whisperers they're wanting to kill. I'll decline that one so far. Thank you, Callum, and thank you to all you guys who have subbed on the YouTube channel. It's actually been really good. I didn't expect for 2,000 subs, especially not on that weekend as well. So it was actually quite a good weekend for us. Yeah, I need to have a formidable fighter train my son. I'll try to get one to my land. That's a very good point, Simon. Or Simmer, sorry. That is true. He doesn't. Who could we actually get to train him? Let's have a good look. That doesn't matter. So, we have Oris, who probably won't take him because he's that. Argulac might. We've actually got quite a few choices. We're going to have to wait a little bit before we can go ahead and do anything about that. But we'll certainly have a look. With a Kingsguard train my son. A Kingsguard of who? There is no Kingsguard. I mean, we can do our own bodyguards, or we can try and find a Paramount Knight, but there isn't any Kingsguards in the sense of it. Yeah, I think Oris is probably going to be a good call, and we'll see if we can actually get him there. What we're going to do now, I believe, is we're going to wait a little bit of time. We'll actually speed things up a lot. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here, waiting, just having a chat. A son was born to Prince Gerald and Princess Alisanne, so we're going to call him Bedrick. I'll stick with that. Yeah, I know, Oris is the wrong religion, so it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Alpha, you're having problems buffering. Anyone else having buffering issues? If you are, let me know. I'll see what I can do about it. Otherwise, I'm afraid it's your internet connection. So new important decisions are available. We could try and get a new courtier. I'm not actually going to waste money on that right at this moment. I'm going to stop back in her plot. Have the Hightowers actually made any movements? They've not done anything right now. What you generally find with this is they spend a lot of time trying to get claims. So Red March is actually they're pushing in a little bit. Oh, excellent news. We gain another 20 gold or so. Sorry, asking about what? Your family swords, the Sword of Mourning, your Valerian Steel Sword. Yeah, what about it? No one's got it. It's actually right where it should be. We just need to get someone there. I know what you mean with formidable. Typing in formidable can be a little bit quicker. But, you know, part of me, I like being able to see everyone. I don't know why. That's just my personal preference. That and the fact I can't spell formidable half the time, you know. Too much coffee, my hand shakes. Yeah, that's a good point. The Krakos, they should actually have good warrior genes in them. He is a strong, trained fighter. Does he have anyone who's actually... Who's his commanders? Not the best. They've got a lot of strong people. Maybe we should send him to our allies. That's not a bad idea at all. Right, let's have a look what we can do then. We'll try Oris first. He'll probably say no, we know this, but you know, it is worth an attempt. Aegon will say yes. Aegon's formidable. Yeah. That's fine, Iron King, I get what you're saying, mate. No, we do not have the Swords of the Morning. What do you reckon? Should we go for Aegon? Would the Oris take him? Oris would take him as well. Alright people, have a think. What do you want? Do we do Aegon? Do we do Oris? I like Oris. But Aegon does want to have a son. Maybe become close with ourselves. What claims do I have? I don't have any claims. We actually had to give up claims on the Arbor twice because we're in the middle of a war. and it wasn't looking too good until the Krakos came down and saved us. I'm going to go with Aegon then. You're right, he is better stats-wise. I'll put my personal preference to one side, and we'll go with Aegon. The sword in the morning, just to answer your question, and then we can do that. They need to be... There we go, there's everything that they need to be. Don't see any honourable there. Just, kind, brave, diligent, any two of them, and doesn't have any of these greedy, slothful... Oh yes, there you go. Right at the bottom, you must not be any tier of dishonourable. Makes perfect sense, people. So we'll go ahead and we'll send him over there. Oh, damn it, yes, you're right. We listened too late. Damn this delay on Twitch. I mean, we could always switch halfway through. We'll have to see how it goes now. We've sent the request, so it's going to have to be that. And then maybe we can go to Ori's if we actually need to. So let's send him over there. Joffrey. Joffrey Dane, why do you do this, sir? So we can actually get righteous imprisonment of my brother. It's going to... 100%, we're going to have to do it. Sorry, brother, we didn't want to do it. You forced our hands with that. You're right, Alpha. We just can't be ruthless. But remember what we said. We don't think we're going to get it with this child. I think it might be 2 generations before we're secure enough and able to shape this kids how we want them. We do have 2 younger sons as well, so maybe one of them will fulfill the role. I write to you with some bad news from Starfall. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands here soon. Okay, well, let's just take the subtle hint. And we'll stop collecting taxes there. We'll start down here, shall we? And we need to get ourselves a new Master of Arms. Joffrey. We'll have him suppress revolts. We'll get you scheming again. Thank you very much for that. I don't know. Has there ever been a good Joffrey? I'm unsure. This Joffrey, hopefully, will be okay for us. If not, I fear for our life and our safety. So we've actually just replaced one Joffrey with another Joffrey. So there's double Joffreys. So one of them's got to be good. So Aegon has accepted, which is great for us. Joff Dane. I like that. It's got a little bit of a ring to it. We'll call him Joff Dane. What do we do with him? That's a good point, people. So he's in our prison at the moment. I don't want to become a kinslayer. We could call him for trial. And then we can put him... If he goes for trial by combat, we can put Joff against Joff and see who wins. What do you think? We've got a couple of options. I do have all of these as well, which unfortunately would increase our tyranny level, so I am not very keen on doing any of them. We could exile him if we wanted to. I like the idea of a trial though. I think Iron King's right. Joff Bowl it is. Let's call him for the trial. Come on, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully. Oh, he's demanded the trial before court. That son of a bitch. Joff Bowl is cancelled, people. Joff Bowl is cancelled. Damn it. So Master Bernard shall oversee to ensure justice is served. He begins to present his defence, but the court did not seem impressed. He cuts a very unconvincing and nervous figure. Now he should be interrogated. Master Bernard stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many at the court were convinced by his arguments, but then again, many seemed unimpressed. He made a reasonable case. A verdict has been reached. Master Bernard proclaims Joffrey of House Dane is guilty. No. I like how Iron King's already ahead here. He wants us to send him to the Night's Watch.